It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be
David We've waited a long time for this. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Looking to land the hook. Oh, he took that jab well. This fight has a real good flow to it. Catch and shoot. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
Listen, really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing. He scores with the counter. At the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. It could go either way. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Big shot, and down goes Ali. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they're going to...
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali. Is there any way back into this? They ring the bell, and here we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you?
If there's anyone that can get out of... back up, but now what, Johnny?
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? So time to go.
All in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah, pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here is Alicia Napoleon. She's 5'5" and has a reach of 68.1 inches. And she'll be facing Alicia Napoleon, 5'5" tall with a reach of 68.1 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
And here comes the Empress, Alicia Napoleon, fighting out of New York. This middleweight won the championship back in 2018. The Empress, Alicia Napoleon, this middleweight won the championship in 2018, fighting out of New York.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of Lindenhurst, New York, here is the women's super middleweight champion of the world, the Empress, Alicia Napoleon Espinosa. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Lindenhurst, New York, here is the women's super middleweight champion of the world, the Empress, Alicia Napoleon Espinosa.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. They ring the bell, and here we go. You'd like to see more jabs. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Napoleon got rocked.
Good shot. The legs are gone. That's it.
No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Did you see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look at the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You couldn't write a script like this. Napoleon clipped hard. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Real fast, real hard, straight in.
Mitch is gone. Finito. Kaput.
They're straight on the offensive. You've got this. This next round will get...
Again, mix it up. Body and hair. This.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
That right hook's already working well. That hook had to hurt. Nice exchanges from both women in this round. If you're a counterpuncher, Alicia's in trouble. Want to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall into.
Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Finito. Kaput.
They're straight on the offensive. You've got this. This next round will get...
Again, mix it up. Body and hair. Be smart. Change the angles.
Gonna go real fast.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Alicia is in big trouble. What a shot, and Alicia goes down hard. Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Napoleon got rocked. Somehow weathered the storm.
Defense is everything because
Alicia's in trouble. One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Real fast, real hard, straight in.
Nature's gone. Finito. Kaput.
They're straight on the offensive. You've got this. This next round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Scoring hook. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. That left jab is lighting her up.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. Napoleon clipped hard. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
This next round, we're
Again, mix it up, body and head, be smart, change the angles.
going to go real fast, real hard, straight in. Don't give her any space, all right? Just fall over her.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Talk about punches and... Empress in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
If they want to win this round, they got to turn it around here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
That hook buzzed her. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
It is shattered. They're going to go real fast, real hard, straight in.
Mitch is gone. Finito. Kaput.
They're straight on the offensive. You've got this. This next round, we're
Again, mix it up, body and head, be smart, change the angles.
going to go real fast, real hard, straight in.
And there's the bell to start the round. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters.
Alicia is in big trouble. So the referee says she can continue.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take.
Halfway through the round, and you've got to believe she knows she's losing here. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Real fast, real hard, straight in.
Mitch is gone. Finito. Kaput.
They're straight on the offensive. You've got this. This next round, we're
Again, mix it up, body and head, be smart, change the angles.
going to go real fast, real hard, straight in. Don't give it any...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you say it. Night-night.
they thought this was. But I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stat boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and nightgloves slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tail of the tape. And Terry Harper. Clarissa Shields, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd.
And there's the bell to start the round. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Both of these fighters have had their moments. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. They both want a highlight reel knockout. straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their place. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Which fighter will say no mas?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Down goes Terry Harper.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. She got clipped by that counter. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Go real fast, real hard, straight in. Look at her. Look at her. She's gone.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. You can see the look of frustration in the corner. She was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her. She's got to figure out a way to turn the momentum around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A perfect counter shot. Parries that jab away. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is good work.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Tried to score with the uppercut. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. The straight right just misses. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan. They ring the bell, and here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
Breathe. Look at me. You're all right.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Larissa Shields is a...
Listen to me, are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Barry Harper just got rocked. And now they're right back into this. Barry Harper in some serious trouble here.
Give me your glove.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far. Still a lot of time left as she beats the count. Let's see if she can survive here.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, and you got away with it. You can do it again. The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take.
Larissa Shields just got clipped. That big hook. When are we going to see a jab from these knockdowns, each by a different fighter?
Absolutely crazy.
And there's the bell to start the round. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
What you're doing, this is good work.
How about that time counter shot? How much confidence do you build when your opponent... Well, she's back up, but what does she have to do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think.
Terry Harper in some serious trouble here.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Come to me.
So they'll beat the count. Let's see if she can finish her here.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Terry Harper just got rocked. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Well, she's been knocked out twice. Let's see how this corner handles things as they got a minute to get it together.
They believe.
And there's the bell to start the round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Just missed with that hook. Harper got clipped. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? You'd like to see more jabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. No rest for the weary. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas.
Terry Harper just got rocked. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.